I just finished my last speed workout for this 50-mile ultra that I am now 8 days out from running. What am I thinking? I'll tell you what, one thing I am thinking about and one thing I'm so pumped for, Saturday gym sessions are back. It has been way too long. Deeper into this prep, I had more miles to run on Saturday, so I couldn't get a lift in. But now that we're in a taper, I only have a couple miles today, so I'm gonna get a gym session in, and then I'm looking forward to this prep being over, this race being over, and getting back to the best lift of the week. Saturday morning, during the summer, you cannot beat it. Get a workout in, first thing in the morning. You got the whole day ahead of you. You got the sun shining, nothing to do. Boy, do I miss that. But boy, am I pumped to go get this workout in. So let's head to the gym. All right, so beginning of this prep, I was lifting like 3 times a week. I was lifting 3 times a week, 2 upper bodies and a lower body. And then the last little bit, just creeping up that mileage, you just gotta sacrifice. You just gotta sacrifice like a little bit of everything in life, including your soul. As we're tapering down, we got more time for lifting some weights. Now, obviously the point of a taper is to rest, so I'm not like hammering it. But today we only have 2 miles to run and it's Saturday. So I'm definitely gonna get a bigger workout in than just 2 miles. The problem is though, I never know whether to run first or last when I'm lifting. And I know they're like, oh, well, which one are you prioritizing for? Like, what is your goals? Blah, blah, blah. But like 2 miles, a light, easy 2 miles you can do before or after. And do I feel like I need to get my heart rate up? Do I feel like I need to sweat? Or do I just want to get in and start lifting some weights? I think I'm just gonna suck up the 2 miles, get it over with, lift the weights, and then be done with it. Decisions. Gosh, it feels good to be at the gym right now. So I lied. I took coffee this morning, and then I had some pre-workout. And I'm walking into the gym and heart's bumping. Therefore, we're lifting weights first. I was ready to go. I didn't want to ease into this workout. Saturday morning, wide awake. Starting off with pull-ups per usual. Doing a full upper body today. Not gonna hit legs the rest of this taper. That's what we're gonna do. I think there's a lot of things that are going through your mind the week before a 50-mile race. One of them for most people is not what kind of lift I'm gonna have at the gym, but I feel like, especially upper body, like it's not gonna impact the run that much now. I'm not gonna lift 2 days before the race, but I'm definitely gonna lift next week. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of doubt, a lot of hype, a lot of questioning, a lot of planning. There's a lot of thoughts going on. One of the things going through my head for sure is do not get injured. That is the last thing that we want to happen. So probably gonna stick with machines most of the workout, just removing any extra variables on tweaking a muscle, pulling something. I wanna move some weight around, but to be honest, we're not really making gains today. This is such a interesting machine too. I feel like not every gym seems to have it, and I, to be honest, don't ever really do it. But we're at this gym that I don't normally go to today, so I figured might as well. Machine, chest. It actually feels pretty good because it spreads out down here, and then as you push, it closes up top. So you actually get a pretty good squeeze up there. Feeling safe. Moving right along in this lift. The one thing that makes Saturday lifts that much better is normally you're waking up in the morning and you're going, right? Like drinking water, lifting, maybe you'll eat breakfast after, but Saturday morning, bowl of oats in the morning, get some food in you, maybe a couple glasses of water if you're feeling frisky. You just feel so much stronger. I used to be like, the only back movement I would do was like a barbell row, maybe dumbbell rows. But ever since I switched to like a chest supported one, I feel like you can squeeze so much better and pretty conditioned right now. 50-mile race next weekend. But when you got the chest and you're rowing, I only did 10. It makes it so hard to breathe. So you're basically like struggling to breathe and then also holding your breath at the same time. And you're honestly gassed by the end, but 100%. Ever since I switched to chest support row, I don't think I'll ever go back to like a barbell or dumbbell, just because there's a lot more focus on your legs and like your lower back too, just kind of stabilizing yourself. That, I mean, it's good movement, but as far as just a straight back movement, chest supported all the way. I think like, honestly, it's still too soon to tell how I'm feeling rested. This was the end of the second week of taper, but like the first week of the taper was still 60 miles, which, I mean, a lot less than what I'd been doing, but 60-mile week is still some miles. So we did, I think we'll end with like 45 this week, which is substantially lower than what I had been running. And my legs don't feel that fresh, and there's just this constant battle going back and forth of, did I start the taper too early? Did I start it too late? Did I not peak right? You just question all of the training that you did and whether you timed it up right, whether you pushed it or not, yourself or not. But honestly, at this point, what I'm telling myself is you're better off just resting and not stressing yourself out, as easy as that sounds. That's what I would tell someone, but it's not what I'm telling myself. All right, now we're on to shoulder, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm in one of those machines that move when you push it. And for some reason I feel, no hate here, but it feels a little wimpy. I don't know why, that when you push, it kind of moves with you and you like tilt back. It just doesn't feel very hardcore, but I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot more than any of the other, at least for like a shoulder press, maybe even like a bench movement, like a pushing movement. It honestly feels pretty good and pretty smooth. So I'm gonna do it. I don't care what the haters say. I'm gonna do it. 2, 3. I do not want to run these 2 miles after. Although I haven't ran in an air-conditioned gym this entire prep, so it might be kind of nice. Just feels so smooth. I think I'm gonna have to stop talking to the camera because I'm getting sidetracked, dragging this workout on, and I can start to feel the energy levels start to dip from the beginning, and I still have a few more exercises. So I'm gonna shut up the rest of this workout, catch you on the treadmill. See you in like 20. And that is a wrap on that lift. Yeah, good thing I didn't run before, because I would have been sweating all over that equipment. I am a sweater, I'm sorry. But there's a lot of things going through my mind before this 50-mile ultra, which would be a PR for me, furthest distance I've ran. I don't want to say nervous, excited to do it. I feel confident in my ability to do it, and so I'm stressing over everything I'm doing these last few weeks to not change my routine. I don't want to start eating new foods. I don't want to switch my sleep up. I don't want to do a different exercise that's going to lead me to hurting myself. And it's you know, there's so many variables that go into training and into racing, and I am just stressing about doing everything right. I think I trained properly, but honestly, you never know. I'm staying up at night, waking up early in the morning, and just thinking about, what am I gonna pack? What's my hydration plan gonna be? What am I gonna eat? What if I don't wanna eat what I've been eating when it's 2 p.m. and I hadn't been running at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I wanted a quesadilla instead of a peanut butter sandwich? And I'm just thinking about all the things that could go wrong, and I'm trying to focus on all the things that could go right. What if it turns out exactly how I wanted it to? What if? Why? Who says that it can't, right? There's just as good of a chance that it works out perfectly as there is a chance that it doesn't work out. And so you're just thinking about, well, what if I start chafing and I want to change my shirt? What shirt am I going to switch into? How many pairs of shoes should I bring? I really only have a couple good tennis shoes. You think I'll be all right if I bring some worn ones? Like, it's just all these small details, and I need to let myself relax and realize that I've done the hard part. All this other stuff on what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna drink, and XYZ, if it's gonna rain, what chair I'm gonna bring, like what time I'm gonna set, like there's just, oh my gosh, there's just so many things to map out and plan out, and it's I'm excited for it to be over. I'm thinking about what life is gonna be after this training. I'm gonna feel like I have so much free time. I don't know. I'm thinking about a lot, and I'm thinking about telling myself to stop thinking about it all. Put those shoes on, lace up, one foot in front of the other. That's all I gotta do. Just show up, show off. Also, another thing that I'm thinking about is take a thumbnail. I forget to make a thumbnail every single time, and then the video's over and I'm like, God. Like, trying to grow this YouTube channel, and one of the most important things is title and thumbnail, and I forget to make a thumbnail during the video every single time. So if you see me sitting in my car as the thumbnail of this video, it's because I just remembered to do it. Another thing, I have no idea what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. I don't even know if Brooke's up yet. I have yet to hear from her. So we're gonna head home, see if she's moving around. It's a freaking beautiful day. We were supposed to have some like events going on, you could say, with our friends, but it's looking like that's not gonna happen. It's looking like I might just go soak up some UV at the beach, which, that's not so bad. All right, thumbnail. Well, we made it to the beach, although because our plans that we were supposed to do originally got canceled, we didn't get till later, and I about lost my mind trying to find parking. As you can see, I'm by myself because I was getting so fed up. I dropped Brooke off so that I wouldn't snap trying to find parking, and eventually just kept circling around and found a spot. But early and often, early bird gets the worm. Early beachgoer gets the parking spot. Noon on a Saturday, you're donezo. Trying to find a spot around here. We made it though. Time to sit. All right, man. I love working out. I love exercising. but I also love sitting. I realized when I got to the beach, I didn't film anything at the beach, but that's okay. It was not the best beach day. A little hazy, a little overcast, a little windy. You can tell, but well, it is what it is. And I don't think it's truly soaked in that what I'm gonna put myself through next week. I'm thinking about it. I told you I'm thinking about what needs to be done, but the fact that I'm gonna put myself through 50 miles in the heat of South Carolina hasn't really hit me yet. Probably gonna hang out with some friends tonight. Gonna try to take it easier. Might throw some clips in of this evening. If not, catch you in the morning. And we're alive. Wrapped up, Sunday movement, check. What we had today was just an easy 5 miles. That puts us at 45 miles for the last taper week, 6 days out, 50 miles. Had some fun last night, that is for sure. Played it smart though, and gosh, playing it smart is so smart. What a beautiful freaking day. Up early, workout in, workout done. Gonna work on some YouTube and then hit the beach for a little bit, call it a day. There's a lot that's still going through my mind. Obviously, a lot of it's tailored towards preparation, but the one thing that I am not letting slip my mind is that I'm thinking I'm ready. I did 20 weeks of training by the end of this, and I'm ready. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm looking forward to. So fellas, gear up. We got a race heading our way, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Time to show off. Guys, thank you for watching another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below your best taper week tips and what's going through your mind pre-race. Catch you guys in the next video. And I gotta get this sweat out of my eyes. I'm pouring. God, I love it. God, I'm ready. Let's do it.